Hi, welcome to Sports Talk Weekly with Todd Howard. I'm Rick Roberts. The NBA has lined up $200 million of additional financing. $150 million of that amount is expected to be used to cover operational costs, while the remaining $50 million will be used for bail money. The Sacramento Kings waived Drew Gooden last week. The veteran forward was never a good fit on the team since he could actually score, rebound, and defend. Lakers guard Jordan Farmar is currently writing a blog on Playboy's website because, as we all know, everyone goes to Playboy's website to read. LeBron James was recently caught on camera farting on the Cavaliers bench. It's just one of the many reasons that Mike Brown keeps him on the court for 40 minutes a game. The Washington Nationals unveiled a new mascot named Screech. You know it's going to be a rough season when your only major acquisition is a 6-foot-tall chicken. Barry Bonds' agent is contacting all 30 Major League Baseball teams to see if anyone will hire his client. If that doesn't work out, we hear that McDonald's has all kinds of summer positions. He sure has the right personality. Alex Rodriguez could be sidelined for a couple of months while recovering from hip surgery. First, Sean Penn stars in Shanghai Surprise, then Guy Ritchie produces Rock'n'Rolla, and now this. When are men gonna learn that nothing good can come out of boning Madonna? Rodriguez will have to undergo a second surgery in November to fully repair his injured hip. We hope for A-Rod's sake that his doctor performs better in the fall than he does. Alex Rodriguez has reportedly been purchasing $1,000 Victoria's Secret gift cards for the past 7 months. We're impressed with his generosity, but how many gold thongs does Jason Giambi really need? A NASCAR crew member who chased a tire across pit road has been suspended for 4 races. In related news, the golden retriever who chased Jeff Gordon's car for 7 laps has been suspended for life. Former NASCAR driver Dean Combs has been arrested for making moonshine. Combs was unavailable for comment since he was making out with his sister at the time. Several Orlando Magic players reportedly vomited on the team plane on a trip to Detroit. That's odd. Usually people don't vomit until they actually get to Detroit. NBA insiders believe the Boston Celtics will have to pony up $5 million to keep free agent forward Glenn Big Baby Davis. And that doesn't even include the additional $25 million they'll have to spend on post-game spreads. Eddy Curry is countersuing his former driver over allegations he sexually assaulted him. You know your season's been a disappointment when you spend more time in a court than on one. Los Angeles Kings defenseman Matt Green had to leave a game against the Canucks after being struck in the head with a puck. Luckily, he was able to stop the shot with his forehead, otherwise he could have damaged something really valuable, like his helmet. Sean Avery has been on his best behavior since rejoining the New York Rangers. Great, now there's even one less reason to watch hockey.
Number one reason to watch the World Series Baseball Classic from your New York Yankees, here's Derek Jeter.
What else are you going to watch? Hockey?
Yeah, exactly right.
South Korea downed Taiwan 9-0 in the World Baseball Classic. Then again, how difficult is it to beat an entire team that was made in Taiwan? The Puerto Ricans took advantage of the U.S. team's poor pitching on their way to victory in the second round of the World Baseball Classic. It's not surprising since Puerto Ricans are used to taking advantage of the U.S. In a shocking upset, the Dominican Republic was eliminated from the World Baseball Classic, losing twice to the Netherlands. I guess it's just one more island in the Caribbean that the Dutch have conquered. Moises Alou has announced he will retire after playing in the WBC to pursue other interests. It's unclear whether those interests also require him to pee on his hands every day. Can't believe you fucking shook my hand, you dirty bastard. Notorious team wrecker Terrell Owens has signed with the Buffalo Bills. We're just 7 or 8 short months away from T.O.'s shirtless sit-ups in the snow, crying about his quarterback in the snow, bitching about his teammates in the snow, and getting released in the snow. Brett Favre is selling his 2007 Ford F-150 truck on eBay. The opening bid is $35,100, although John Madden is expected to offer twice that, just to sniff the seat cushions. TJ Houshmandzadeh has signed a 5-year deal with the Seattle Seahawks. The veteran wide receiver can hardly wait to have his name mangled in an entirely new market. The Denver Broncos signed quarterback Chris Sims. Some teams will do anything to get Phil Sims to say nice things about them on TV. Dolphins running back Ricky Williams is putting his autobiography on hold. It was only a matter of time before he ran out of rolling paper to write it on. Phillies pitcher Brett Myers has credited his 35-pound weight loss to making smarter choices when he drinks beers. Frankly, we're not sure whether he was referring to his diet or to the women he goes home with. Jim Edmonds spent the weekend judging a stripping contest at a restaurant in St. Louis. It sounds like pop flies aren't the only thing he's shagging this spring. And now it's time for What the F. I was watching the Utah Jazz the other night and I got to thinking, the Utah Jazz? What the F? What the hell does Utah have to do with jazz? It's an all-white, crazy religious state. They don't smoke and drink. No wonder Boozer wants to opt out. They don't even drink coffee. And according to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are only 31 black people living in the entire state of Utah. So what the hell are they doing being called the Jazz? They should be called the Prudes, or the Polygamists, or the Osmonds, but most definitely not the Jazz. Granted, they moved from New Orleans and inappropriately kept their name, but come on, it'd be like the North Stars moving to Dallas and not dropping the North. It's an oxymoron, and so was the dude who decided to keep the Jazz as the name of a basketball team in a totally white, soul-lacking, Elaine-dancing, populous, and Kool-Aid drinking mofos that reside in Utah. That's gonna do it for tonight. With Todd Howard, I'm Rick Roberts. Good night, you bastards.